sister. They got one. Look, that's Henry. I thought. I was gonna have the sister, but.
Starting our list at number 10, the water whiplash that became a signature of 2023 in the American West.
What you're seeing here is an attempt to try to get ahead of the storm that continues to pound California.
After years of megadrought, rivers in the sky unloaded on California, turning dust bowls into raging floods that took at least 20 lives and filled the mountains with record snow. But not enough to end the drought. At number 9 is COP28 in Dubai.
Allow me, please, to declare the meeting adjourned.
Where the world came together and for the first time in 3 decades of climate talks, agreed to transition away from fossil fuels. Over 130 nations were hoping for a more ambitious phase out of oil, gas, and coal, but petrostates like Saudi Arabia would not agree. Scientists warn that to meet the ambition of the Paris Accord, planet heating pollution must be cut by more than 40% by 2030, a rate 4 times faster than the current pace. At number 8, the Mediterranean storm Daniel blasted parts of Greece with over an inch of rain an hour on its way to drowning thousands of people in Libya.
Everywhere you turn, it's apocalyptic scenes here.
Entire neighborhoods in Derna were washed into the sea, a tragedy that scientists say was 50 times more likely on an overheated planet. At number 7, over a dozen young people successfully sued the state of Montana for ignoring their constitutional right to a clean and healthful environment by developing fossil fuels. For the dozens of states and cities taking big oil companies to court for their role in climate change, it was a key win. Number 6 is the Summer of Smoke, brought by a record-shattering scale of Canadian wildfires. An area the size of Missouri burned north of the border. If you get any glimpse of the sun at all on these surreal days, it's this apocalyptic glowing ball in the sky. American air quality in some cities was the worst in generations, closing schools and filling emergency rooms. Number 5 is the ocean water around Florida, reaching hot tub temperatures of nearly 100 degrees in July, bringing devastating new levels of coral bleaching to the cradles of Caribbean sea life. That warmer water is also jet fuel for hurricanes. And at number 4, rapid intensification became a watchword phrase of 2023.
Well, the water has come up and over that seawall, and we're getting sprayed every minute or so.
Storms like Idalia in Florida's Big Bend, Otis in the East Pacific, and Hillary in Southern California showed us how modern storms are getting stronger and faster. At number 3, Phoenix, Arizona gave us a new definition of heat wave with 31 straight days at or over 110 degrees. Temperatures hot enough to kill cactus plants also took the lives of at least 100 people, a grim new record. That is just one facet of a warmer globe. At number 2, Earth's record temperature, the highest in 120,000 years. A few days in 2023 were a full 2 degrees Celsius warmer than pre-industrial levels. And if that becomes the new average, science warns of cascading collapse. And at number 1, the Maui wildfires. We're just pulling into Lahaina now, just getting our first glimpse at this town after hearing these nightmarish stories. And it is worse than you can imagine. Generations of water theft, invasive grasses, and recent drought created the fuel. Downed power lines are suspected of providing the spark, and hurricane winds fan the flame until most of beloved Lahaina was turned to ash. With around 100 souls lost, it is the deadliest fire in modern U.S. history, and the battle over how best to rebuild has just begun. Bill Weir, CNN, New York.